All right, guys, we're leaving Rockfish Gap, headed in to the Shenandoahs, baby. I'm pumped. It's a beautiful day. It's like 50 degrees out here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great day for some hiking and making some miles, and that's what we're gonna do. So we'll see you in a little bit. Just crossed Skyline Drive. This is the first time we've actually crossed it. We're here at McCormick Gap, headed up to a communications tower. Just finished lunch. We're down here at this little spring. This is our only water source, I think, for the next 10, 11 miles. So, filling up. So far, the Shenandoahs have been weird. Anyway, I'll explain later. See you in a bit. Making our way down to Black Rock Shelter, or hut, actually. They're called huts in the Shenandoahs. I'm sure I could take the time to look up why they are called huts and not shelters, but I'm not going to. So if somebody watching this knows, leave it in the comments. Inform me. I am curious. Anyway, we're just gonna stop in there for a minute, get some water, and truck on. That's gonna be 20 miles for us on the day. It's not even 4:30 yet, so we've got some more miles left in the tank. Shenandoahs have been pretty nice so far, but I'll come back in a bit and tell you more. What's up, guys? Here at Doyle's River Overlook. Absolutely gorgeous. We've been walking a lot today. I think we've done close to 26 miles. Right now we're just looking for a spot to camp. The shelters in the Shenandoahs, or huts I should say, are kind of weird. They're spaced out weird. They're like every 10 miles apart, or it's kind of odd. So we made it to that last shelter and it was like 4:30. I wasn't trying to set up camp that early, so we pushed on, and yeah, now we're just looking for a spot to stay. So I'll come back in a bit. Okay. Good morning, guys. Just left Loft Mountain Camp Store. Had some breakfast there this morning. Realized I didn't come back to you guys last night with kind of a summary of what we ended up doing, but the stealth campsite that we had picked out for mile 26 we got there and it was nothing. There was nothing there. So we couldn't camp there, and we ended up going another 2 miles to the Loft Mountain campground, and we stayed there. So 28 miles for our first day in Shenandoah. Today we're looking at doing like a 25 or 26 or something to I think it's the Bear Fence shelter. So that's the plan. I'll come back with a little bit of the trail. See ya. "900 miles down and out. Shenandoah's. We'll just keep on trucking." You ever just have one of those days where it just starts out really good and you're having a good day, everything's great, and then it just turns south? Yeah, that's kind of the day I'm having. First, we hit 900 miles, which was awesome. Really great. Very proud of that. And then we're walking up the hill, and I feel something kind of release on my backpack. So I think, oh, well, it's just a strap. I take the backpack off, and one of the rods that helps to arc the pack has gone through the pocket. So I emailed Z-Packs. I'm hoping to get a reply from them next week and try to get that fixed. So then, while trying to rig it up at least to where I can continue hiking today, I lay my sunglasses down and walked off, forgetting them right there on top of this mountain. And didn't realize it until I got down to the bottom of the mountain. So I had to turn around, do a half mile up it, and then come back down. So, oh well. Guess it could have been worse. It could always be worse. But anyway, headed up here to shelter. I think it's Bear Fence. No, it's not Bear Fence. It's another shelter. Can't remember the name. That's where we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna keep on trucking. So I'll see you in a bit. What's up, guys? We have finally made it to a somewhat decent tenting spot. Actually, it's really not that great at all, but it's gonna have to work for tonight because we are beat. 23.6 on the day. It's a pretty good day. Yeah, so Shenandoah's, we're liking the terrain. We're just not liking the accommodations. But we'll live with it. We should only be here for 2 more days, so. All right, I'm out. See you in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Just broke camp, and we're headed to Big Meadows Wayside. It's about 9 miles away from where we're at right now, so hopefully we'll eat some lunch or something there and push on. Try to do 20 or something today. Feet are pretty swollen. Hurting a little bit. But we'll see how the day pans out. I'll be back in a bit. What's up, y'all? We just finished lunch here at Big Meadows Wayside and Camp Store. Not much of a wayside here right now. As you can see, there's some construction going on, and it's got the dining room shut down, so we were limited to microwavable cheeseburgers and a bag of chips. So yeah, not the best lunch, but I guess it's better than what I had in my food bag. So this kind of brings up a recurring point that we've been seeing while we've been here in the Shenandoahs is, you know, it's disorganized here. The shelters it's a weird situation. There's no stealth camping spots really at all. The water is very scarce, and these places these waysides and stuff are not reliable. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad we did the resupply we did when we were in Waynesboro, because if we hadn't have done that and we had have just tried to rely on these waysides, then we would be hurting right now. But I don't know. Like, it's really, I mean, it's beautiful. The Shenandoahs are beautiful, and it's all pretty and everything, but just, I'm not sure about it's just disorganized. And these places are just expensive. They're highway robbery, you know. I don't know. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to get out of the Shenandoahs. It's nice, but I've had my fill. So front roll hopefully will be coming up in a couple of days. Right now we're at about, I think we've done about 60 miles in the Shenandoahs so far. I think there's just a little bit over 100, so hopefully we can knock out some more big miles today and tomorrow as well, and then get out of here by, today's Sunday, so Sunday, Monday, and get out of here by Tuesday. That would be great. But anyway, I'll come back to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? We just left a bird's nest hut. Still got some daylight, and we're 4-ish miles out from Pass Hut, and we're gonna try to make it there. That's the plan. Might end up having to break out the lights, but it should be pretty much a downhill shot, so that's what we're shooting for, and might come back to you guys when we get there. All right, see ya.
Well, back in 1998, you probably didn't have any other choices.
Good morning, y'all. We just passed Mountain Hut. headed to Elk Wallow Wayside. We didn't end up making it to the hut last night. We stopped a little short and just stayed at the panoramic parking lot. So it got dark and we just didn't want to go any further, so that's where we hung out last night. Today we're gonna try to make it to the last shelter in the Shenandoahs. That's gonna give us an easy day in tomorrow to Front Royal, where we'll be staying, and then we'll move on from there. So that's about all I got. Yesterday was a 28-mile day, so that was good. We're putting together some big days. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll come back in a bit. Just finished lunch at Elk Wallow Wayside. Yet another robbery occurred. Everything in this park is triple the price that you would pay anywhere else, of course, but I guess it was better than this junk that I have in my food bag. Right now we're headed up to Hogback Overlook. We've got like 14 miles or so to a shelter. I think it's Floyd Wayside or something like that. It's 3 miles out of Front Royal, and that's where we're gonna try to get to tonight, and then just hop into Front Royal tomorrow. So that's the plan. I'll come back to you when we get to the top here. Here at Compton Gap. This will be the last time we see Skyline Drive. Feels like I've spent more time on that road than I have on the trail. But headed down to Floyd's shelter, which is actually out of the Shenandoahs. So this is it for the Shenandoahs. It's been a good 4 days. It's had its ups and downs. So happy we came through here and happy to be leaving as well. I'll come back when get down to the shelter. And we're out of the Shenandoahs, headed north. What's up, y'all? We just left Tom Floyd Wayside, which is the shelter between the Shenandoah National Park and Front Royal, Virginia. We are headed to Front Royal for some much needed R&R, some food, resupply, and some laundry. We're gonna stay there today and get up in the morning and head towards Harper's Ferry. So Shenandoahs went well. 4 days and we were out of them, so we're nearing that halfway mark. It's going to be coming up soon, but yeah. All right, guys, I'll come back when get to Front Royal. Right on. What's up, guys? Coming to you from the Royal Inn here in Front Royal, Virginia. We did 3 miles in from Tom Floyd Wayside this morning. Nice little Nero here after a couple of big days in the Shenandoahs. It was much needed, and I'm feeling better already. So we got our laundry done and cleaned up, dried our shoes out. It rained some yesterday, kind of got our shoes wet a little bit. Got those dried out, and we are raring to go, setting out for Harper's Ferry in the morning. Yep, that's about all I got. It's been a great section here from Waynesboro to Front Royal. Really enjoyed it. There's some good and bad to the Shenandoahs, you know, as there is for every other section you do on the AT, but overall it was a good time, and I would even think about going back in the future, which can't be said for majority of the trail, and I'll kind of talk about that later on in the videos and stuff. But the Shenandoahs were definitely a place that I would consider coming back to. So as for this video, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Take care, see you in the morning.